All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight on CappingTV, we have ozfortress Spring 2023 Round 3 Star Wars versus the EVC Premier Team. Here I am on the co-side. Not really, we're online, but on my co-side here is Mr. Ghost.
Hi guys, we've got a banger of a match coming up. So obviously, first things first, I guess we'll run through standings as well, since we did that last week. Obviously, standings so far are Struck Minds in first place, with Star Wars coming second, Four Eggs third, EVAC or EVC, whatever you call them, fourth, Ascension fifth, Double Jointed sixth, Fever Kid seventh, and Terrible Tactics eighth. Standings-wise, it's pretty, I guess, explanatory and also sort of expected of what we're seeing. There's a few forfeit wins in there, so that's why it looks Struck Minds are seated in the first place. However, I don't think it should affect any seedings or anything as much, to be honest. The main thing is in that I think now coming into this middle section of, or the middle, well, halfway point you could say, of the season, I think we sort of have our teams for first seed and probably second sort of decided. Freaky.
Sorry, say that again, my audio just cut out for a split second.
We have our first and second seeds sort of decided for playoffs pretty much
Yeah.
now, because we're at a halfway point now. And after these games, you got round 6 and 7, and I think Ascension I don't think can make playoffs anymore. They're done. So I think, to be honest, our top four is pretty much
how it is.
Yeah, pretty much how it is. It's just now that battle for, I guess, second, third, and fourth now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
The match tonight is where it's at. This is going to be solidified. Either, I presume the lower page playoffs there are going to get an extra map pick if the winner, that is, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know roughly how it works. But I guess rosters rise now. We'll go run through, I guess, EVAC first if you want, Freaky. You want to go through that roster, and I'll take us through Star Wars.
All right, on the EVAC roster, we have Paulson on the flank scout, Wills, the ozfortress admin on the combo scout, Alt on the Roma soldier, Elmo on pocket soldier, Daz on the demo, and Doggerel on medic.
And then for the side of Star Wars, we do have Silver on the flank scout, down on pocket, Bright on the Roma standing in for Connor. Connor unfortunately can't make due to tech issues. Locke on pocket, Enrith on demo, Lau on medic. I guess with these rosters, you're going to lean towards Star Wars definitely coming as the favorites. EVAC, I think, do have a chance. They can probably put up a fight, but Star Wars look like heavy favorites. One thing to note with this matchup is Star Wars haven't actually used a core roster this season. Their rosters have all been whoever shows up play. So this roster you see on your screen is not what you'll see, in, let's say, 2 weeks' time or 3 weeks' time coming into grand finals. For example, their core scout, being Cookie, is out of country. Down swapped off soldier to scout, and then Locke's just filling in. Obviously, Connor is off. Connor, believe is normally the other scout. I can't actually even remember, because the roster is literally whoever shows up plays. So that roster you see on your screen isn't final roster. Yeah.
Ooh, the voice inside of our heads are telling that Matt is murking probably demo, as we all suspect.
For EVAC, is that correct? Or for... Okay,
EVAC.
Most likely EVAC, yeah. So, looks like that Matt subbing in for Daz, which, again, I don't think it is shouldn't be too much of an issue. But I guess coming into this as well, the maps we have today will be Clear Cut and, I believe, Process. So Process being a map that everyone's sort of familiar with in Sixes, very standard map, but Clear Cut is one where it's not played as much and only played during, I guess, regular season. And how do you see this map, I guess, Clear Cut specifically for this game, Freaky?
Now, it's very interesting. So obviously, Team E or Team EVAC is a kind of a friend team, kind of a throw team. But still, I love to see what they do, especially Koth being that damage map. Demos are the core point of this map. Demos, soldier bombs, even Uber counts, to be honest, because if it's like 10 ad or 15 ad, you can use on the dot and it has to be a med killer.
Yeah.
While the medic doesn't have. So yeah, it's like that. But obviously with clear cut specifically, there's bunkering, there's defensive positions, medic plays main, etc. But very keen to see what Matt, unconfirmed though, but Matt demo versus, I presume, Enrith.
It is Enrith.
Yeah, that's going to be a matchup that we all love to see.
I think with clear cut as well, it's one of those cough maps which personally I do prefer actually, just because it is actually a lot more open. You can see it is quite easy to see who's bombing you, in my honest opinion, compared to product. Product is more enclosed, but clear cut again, we'll see what evac want to do regarding this off class. Because I feel like if anyone did see last week's game, they did do a bit of a funny and did some funny business. How it did close out in the end, but we'll see what happens. But then again, I think Star Wars definitely coming to this are your heavy, probably favorites for the whole thing, to be honest, like heavy favorites.
Yeah, heavy favorites, yeah, definitely.
And then Process is pretty standard map, but I mean that's a standard map. Everyone plays in pugs, and again, that one might be pretty back and forth. I feel like
it'll be back and forth, definitely. But again, I think it just comes down to mid fights, to be honest, because I feel like it's just either a leapfrog or it's just like a 20-minute stalemate, because I presume that we're using banning config.
Config, I believe so. Yeah.
So it's just either going to be a leapfrog or just stalemate on second.
Yeah, and I guess with that, with the banning config as well. I mean, everyone's played with this season. Personally, my honest opinion, I actually hate it. It's really shit. Especially with when it comes to, let's say, I guess when you finish around, let's say it's 4-3 or 4-0, and you still have to win that one extra round. Now you're just playing 20 minutes. You're just wasting 20 minutes trying to get one extra round, which personally I find is stupid.
Yeah.
Same thing, apparently, Golden Cap, I've heard, is now, with that banning config, if it's tied, it just immediately goes in that Golden Cap. So there's no rest time in between, which some teams do prefer just to, refresh, just adjust himself. But I think in this game specifically, I don't see that probably happening, maybe. I don't see any Golden Caps, but who knows? We'll see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it could cause the momentum, maybe, like cancel the momentum, slow them down a little bit, like that. But yeah, I agree with you. I kind of hate the banning config. I played 55 minutes of Gully Wash Medic. I want to do some stuff.
But I think coming in as well with these rosters, again, as I mentioned earlier, Star Wars, that's not their full roster. They're playing at like 90% strength.
That's not their power. Yeah.
So
exactly.
Coming into playoffs and coming into that finals game, they're gonna have a proper roster, definitely. But for now, I played the first 3 games and I was just perma pyro and it didn't affect them at all, because you know how Prem works. We're playing the Swiss stage, so it's very, or however the seeding works, it's very you versus the lower seeded teams, whatnot, yada yada yada. But it doesn't affect us as much. And now I think coming into the pointy end of the season, I think starting to probably let's just get the clean regular season and then come into playoffs, just get business done, pretty much.
Exactly. I'm actually going to touch on this again with the Team E or Team E back. I wonder if it's like, obviously, friend team, they're all joking, having fun. Like, I'm all for that, but I wonder if they're in playoffs, they're actually going to like switch it around and be like, hey, look at our new roster. Ooh.
No, but I definitely feel like evac definitely have a chance. I mean, they've got Paulson, who's got a lot of experience, Land, and also calling, but you also got Willis as well, who's quite vocal. So you've got 2 real vocal people in that team. But then I think everyone else in the team is more chill, more relaxed, and aren't taking it seriously from what we saw last week. But this game, though, I feel like they probably should take it a bit more serious, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, literally. But yeah, so first map, it looks like product here. So what are we looking for here? So
you mean clear cut?
Clear cut? Oh,
it's clear cut in process. They just haven't changed the map, I believe. So
there you go.
So don't worry, we're not. There's from product DMing right now. We're not sure what the first map will be. We haven't. I believe start. Okay, so we've just received word. Paulson is now playing for evac. He's available. So I believe there are no stand-ins on the side of evac. Then is that correct?
That is correct. Yeah.
Cool, easy. So we're changing the map now. So we'll see what map we'll go to first. Maybe process. Maybe clear cut. We'll see what happens. But I mean, look, this game, I think first seed is definitely sort of Star Wars. Except the last match, probably, but I think Star Wars are your first seed now. Excluding the forfeits, because that was Process first map, so there we go, very classic map. But excluding the forfeits and everything, I don't think it's affected as much. I mean, because last week they forfeit due to... No, the other team forfeit due to, I think it was tech issues or something, from what I understand, because of an Optus outage. And then, yeah, look, that's not much you can do.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
now week 6 and 7 is where it's the pointy end, and that's where it's going to be interesting. And then coming into next week as well, there's some interesting matchups for next week as well, but we'll touch on that probably closer towards the end of the night if we have time or if we remember.
Exactly. Yeah, process first, as you are called.
Yeah.
So what are we looking for in this first mid fight here? That's
well, I think process. The one thing we should look out for, I think, especially in this sort of a high skill level game, and these two teams, especially for Star Wars, is I want to see what the soldiers do, like bombing, like bombs wise, and also the demo v demo matchup being Enrip taking on, I believe, Daz if he is showing up or whatever's happening. We'll see what happens in the game, but I think those are the key key classes to watch out for. And also, I guess off-classing is I want to see if Elmo sniping is probably we should watch out for. And then on the side of Star Wars, looking at probably Silvo and Down. So yeah.
I was actually obviously I'm just gonna add probably Alt Spy. I've seen him a couple times Spy. He's dropped me a couple times, but yeah, I'd love to see him off class there.
And obviously, process being the map it is, I think it is going to be quite stalemate. I definitely agree, but then we'll see obviously how they opt to break the stalemates, and because that's where those obviously off classes come in handy. So
yeah, exactly. Obviously, I gotta ask this about the prediction. Obviously, you just said the major favorites here are Star Wars, but score-wise, I should have said, what's the score gonna look like?
I mean, score-wise, look, I'm gonna lean towards a 4-1. Pretty heavy favor in Star Wars' favor, not gonna lie, but rounds-wise, I feel like they'll be close. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I was literally going to say the same thing, to be honest with you.
I think the game itself, we can go. It's either going to be a 4-1 or maybe even a 5-0, with again the rounds being close. That's definitely a possibility in this game. Players are just still DMing for the moment, but then again, yeah. Oh, here we go. We do have a ready up now, and the predictions, I guess, are in. So yeah, Freaky, if you want to take us to the first mid.
All right, the first mid. Who is first? Either Demo, even so far, Stacy's mom or Enrith. Wills is in the chat. Looks like Blue Demo is first though. And the immediate pressure from Riot taking their pack, and he is immediately out. Good pressure there from Alt. However, Down is on that height very early. Elmo providing that pressure. Double Solly in. One commits, one fades onto the top. Onto Alt does perish though. The other one also commits. Both soldiers down for the Star Wars. For the Team E here. There goes Elmo. And it is immediate retreat back to second or door 2 here for Team E.
One thing I do want to note is that mid, Star Wars ran Silver was on sniper to mid for that fight, actually. So a bit of an interesting tactic, not something you do see quite often, but otherwise even Uber's now for the side of both sides here, Star Wars and evac, but obviously Star Wars now getting the spawners in. However, they still have a sniper, so they can definitely try get a pick. And it looks like an Uber is forced down the side of Star Wars. Any frags going away? Looks like they might be able to force out the Uber on the mid, which they do. However, Lau, I think, actually could get caught out here, which he does. And so a bit of a fight happening in IT, and evac are actually surprisingly losing this fight here. Players collapsing on IT, getting that soldier, and yeah, Star Wars win that fight pretty well. Unfortunately, Enrith does get taken down in the process. Same with Wright, and evac do salvage the fight. And Silver again on that sniper, just leaving Sewer. And yeah, this trade didn't go too well on the side of Star Wars there.
No, obviously forcing onto the combo scout there on second from Lau. Really differential where there's just full Uber out. They can just post Uber through, as we see upper IT there. But as we talk about that, Red Sniper getting off that pick. But yeah, that post Uber having that full ad in lower IT, it's pretty close quarters. Soldiers can just demolish you left, right, and center.
I mean, now both teams back on mid here. Star Wars are down 2 players, so the fight is a bit of a disadvantage for the side of Star Wars, and they are still staying in. Soldier going really high. See if he can get Lau. Unfortunately, does just back away and does get chased down by Down there. And Star Wars actually are advancing, and they are getting frags for this, which is really good. Taking down 3 players by side of evac, and Riot just jumping in. Nice arrow by Lau onto Riot. And Lau, yeah, Star Wars are just walking in. Beam just on Down there, and he's getting it's just constantly buffed. So really hard fight for the side of evac.
Just a reaggress, typical team fight there. Trying to make space there for the blue team, Team E, but immediately got combo scouted, as I like to say.
Not full rebound, sorry, but a bit of an advantage to the side of Star Wars. However, they are backing up a little bit again. They do lose 3 players, so it's not looking too good for the side of Star Wars. Nice arrows coming out Lao onto the soldier of Locke there. However, yeah, just some spam getting exchanged from both teams, so nothing crazy. And Silver again on that sniper trying to make it work.
He is going to respawn. He switches to scout though. Here we go. A normal game. No sniper class, off class anymore, but still second here. Looks like red team, Star Wars making pressure. Al-Qaeda, Lao is still in. It's almost 10% Uber out here, / evens. Depends how you're going to take it.
It's pretty much even, but they could do a trade if they are, which like the call is. Free does get popped out, unfortunately. A lot of flashing is for the side of evac there, so this but however, Noob does first fade on Star Wars side, and Lao is cut off, and he is getting run down in IT, and again, this push didn't go too well for the side of Star Wars.
Yeah, not looking good there. Best Uber upper IT really just disconnected the shut up Paulson in the yeah,
Old.
disconnecting. Oh,
That's old.
That's old. I apologize. But yeah, disconnecting that medic there from the rest of the team upper IT. Just sleep in the coffin, or the nail in the coffin, as the metaphor is.
I mean, yeah, now evac have full Uber ad, so they can cap second and just probably play Uber and just run into last here. Probably split out off classes, just do the normal. They don't need to rush anything now. Scout's actually running in here. Unfortunately, he doesn't pick up anything. Does just back out, being Silvo, just staying in lobby. And yeah, Star Wars do have a bit of lobby presence, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, Uber coming up for the side of evac, and they are taking lobby control here, which is really good. And looks like they are going straight in, using through door 3 here. Demo bombs in, and this could be around for the side start evac, so we'll see what happens.
Soldiers bombing the point here, getting a kill. Lao also goes down, no medic for the red team defense. There goes Alt, and Elmo right also goes down. It's a 3v3. Medic is still up on the side of T. Oh, Wills just gets sticky.
Pipes there and stickies, yeah.
Saying, flank scout is on the case on the demo. Daz, getting caught out, and it looks like the blue medic, dog roll, is trying to get out. Does get out.
But they still have 50 ad, which is pretty good. So they can definitely, if they grind it out, they could definitely choose to fight mid if they want to, because they still have that pretty big. Lao did die on that last hold, by the way. So we'll see what they do. Star Wars can't really advance here. They're just staying on second. Just Enrif just getting some spam with their choke, see if he can deter any bombs or anything. But no sacks coming out for the side of evac, and Uber is coming out, and looks like they are going for a demo bomb through, which they do commit. So Matt does bomb in. Unfortunately, does he find anything? I don't. Oh, Enrif getting taken down really low, but this gets finally taken down. So just a demo trade, and yeah, Star Wars now aggressing on that, being the demo can take it down to the side of evac.
Yeah, the 2 combo scouts on the blue team there, evac, almost getting caught out upper IT, but looks like Elmo taking the bullet for the team. Wills gets out just to be with his med, and the bomb from Paulson getting loud, dying on 99%
Yeah,
there.
99. That's unlucky.
Very unlucky there. Got to protect your medic here for the side of blue team. Team E looks like they're playing choke. Right is in, committing onto choke, trying to get the scout. Doesn't get anything with, and it looks like just a back to mid. They have to kill the medic here. Right's still in, fake bomb.
Wait, nice frags from the side of Star Wars. They do force evac out, and however the med again, they have full Uber. Lao just spawning, and he's finally building on the side of Star Wars. But yeah, they need to play a little bit careful here. Probably play a little bit back. However, they are opting to hold a little bit closer towards choke. Evac do have full Uber, so it'll be interesting to see what they do. Demo actually just left alone, so I'm not sure what's happened. They're a bit interesting.
Yeah, they just busted through.
Oh, hang on a sec. As I say that, there is a wraparound happening. So they do opt for the wraparound for the side of evac, and don't know. It looks like they want to take this solo scout Uber into the team, and it still hasn't been popped, so it's just been back and forth, and I think we've just switched sides, so they just played Bring Around the Rosie. That's actually what just happened.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
But however, Ubers are actually equalizing, so this Uber's not going to be an advantage anymore for the side of evac. However, Star Wars do need to back out. They don't really have any ground on mid and are 3 plays down, so have to hold second down.
Even Ubers, as we are seeing right now, mid captured by the evac team. Are they going to double sack here? Or are they just going to get information through Al-Qaeda? So, as I say that, Doze and Al-Qaeda checking for traps. They want to make some space here for the soldier bombs in choke. And just poking and prodding. Typical pre-team fight here. Yeah.
Been crazy yet happening. Goes Scout launching IT, Paulson just spamming choke. Trying to look for a bomb opportunity, which nothing's been committed yet just yet. Right now, just a simple stalemate. Both teams just...
Labs through low RT. Gonna do the exact same thing that happened Lab forces.
Great.
It is even Uber's here still for Lau. They're trying to force it. Bet Uber for Lau. Post Uber through sewer door. Finding Paulson.
Lau actually gets caught out there.
Oh, unlucky.
That's unfortunate, yeah. I mean, he probably should have followed his scout, but unless there was a bit of miscomm there. Bit of a scrappy fight. However, Star Wars are actually losing more plays for this. But then again, as I say that, they're actually cleaning up and 3 plays down for the side of evac. So, and they do have spawners for the side of Star Wars. So, looks like they are coming in. Enrif is in and does get taken down, unfortunately. And Silvo, nice frag onto the demo. And now it's just a simple 1v1. Does manage to get the pack. And right here comes Saves the Day. And that scout gets taken down. So, really messy fight. Star Wars do take the advantage. And Silvo gets taken down by a Paulson bomb. I mean, not Paulson, sorry, Alt bomb.
Don't get choked. Doesn't need the 2 spam rockets there. And he's out. Yeah, that's chaos. And then all of a sudden is organized there. As we talk about a little bit of an off-class in this fight here, Elmo off-classing through lower IT, clicking down. He's still alive in lower IT, no one's pushing him. I feel like they're going to take it sewer and make some space for him, but as I say that, Matt does die making that space. But Wright's in, the counter pressure. The headshot there from onto Daz. Elmo could be caught out, he does, but also Wright is as well. 2 dead here from Team E. The blue team, but only 1 dead from the red team. Take it in. 2 dead Olsen. Sorry.
Nice, I mean, nice bomb by Lock there onto the just to neutralize and put pressure. Bit of pressure, but now full Uber and...
Lau.
Okay. Lau just drew half his team there. So again, bit of a misplay coming out from the side of Star Wars, sorry, but Lau does manage to survive on 50 HP. They are still in mid here actually, because with spawners coming up, so they can stay for a little bit here. Just playing on their side in the mid, so nothing really crazy happening. Both teams just exchanging a bit of spam. And yeah, advantage for the side of evac though for Uber, so they could look at definitely just aggressing with this full Uber ad. However, Mac does get taken down, so this changes a little bit, but they still aggress here. Full Uber ad, and Lau, I think, he's actually living here, so a bit of a whip from the side of evac, but yeah. Hang on a sec, as I say that, Lau's still alive, so really nice movement from Lau, but yeah, good recovery from Star Wars from that we're still trying to do for choke before.
Exactly. Dog Roll is out to second here. He wants it to be slightly even, or at least have door 2. 2 dead here from Star Wars. 1 respawner, sorry. 2 dead though from Team E. And it's a push onto second here. Matt is on the 4/killing the medic. Doesn't get that much damage off, but here they go. Team E defense on the last point, sorry.
I just realized it's Daz on demo. Whoops, my bad. Anyway. Star Wars are in last here, and Uber does get popped out. Then flash on the Enrif there, which is really good. Trying to neutralize the heavy. They need to play the objective. A few stickies on point, but no frags actually going away with Star Wars for this last push. So, yeah, this is looking really interesting here for the push. However, frags now going away with Star Wars with 2 down for the side of evac, and surely they do get the point here, and all the frags going away with Star Wars, and yeah, that's a round for the side of Star Wars and the first round of the series.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you spawn camp and then you cap the point unless the traps are in a weird position where you can kind of edge the point on that corner there. But yeah, first round to Star Wars. Take it away this mid, Mr. Ghost.
Bit of a tech issue myself actually.
Oh, it's
anyway,
alright.
Coming to mid, all good. Coming into mid here. We do have both demos just exchanging a bit of spam. Soldier bombing and a bucket gunner by onto Andrif there. So really quick demo pick for the side of evac. So that changes everything, and both teams just exchanging with spam. 2 plays for the side down on Star Wars here, and now Lau, nice serve, getting out choke, and all the frags going with evac. Really good recovery from that last hold that they did earlier.
That was aggressive. That was a Uncle Toby, a whole W moment pub. That was insane. Insane spoon. But yeah, just holding that space on height on that little pack just below in front of their sewer door. Just so much aggressiveness. They couldn't take it. They had to get out of there.
However, evac do have that ad, which they do actually use it before Lau can even get Uber. I think Lau's just staying in spawn, waiting for Uber on 90%, so you should get shortly here. may have to... It does go to 99 again!
2v2.
However, 2v2 with heals as well in the medic. This does make it a bit tricky.
Very
It
lucky
is
from Stars.
what? Nice surf by Dog Roll.
Oh!
He wins it. So the series is now 1-all.
The team E screaming EVC. But yeah, that's insane.
I mean, those timings with Lau as well. He's died twice at 99% Uber, so I'm just unfortunate, really, with the timings. I mean, they're obviously hoping to get 100%, but it is what it is. But we're going to this next mid Freaky. I guess tell us what's going to happen.
All right, here it looks like they're taking it really aggressive here. Star Wars taking that early mid fight, just basically vice versa to what they did previously, just copying their counterparts here, and they're out of choke. Team E is out to second. That was a fast mid fight, not even a fight at all, but it looks like Ult is in, bombing onto the combo, trying to do damage, while all eyes are on him. Locke gets right with the help of Elmo. Also, Locke also goes down. 2 soldiers dead from the team of Star Wars here, and also as we talk, Matt goes down. So does the red demo.
Okay.
Enrith perishing here. It's still a mid fight.
Do you see a trade actually being called here, which looks like
Oh,
hasn't actually been forced out yet for the side of
whoa!
evac? So a bit of a beef happening by I believe it's Silver there, but however Uber's still not popped out by so finally does get popped out. So Star Wars do need to fall back here. Lau getting tagged down low, and nice pipe by Daz onto Lau. So really good counter pop by the side of evac there with that Uber. Obviously Silver trying to force him out, but unfortunately no force occurred during that exchange.
Exactly. Unlucky about the beef there. That should have been a force right then and there, but we all beef sometimes.
Oh! Oh! Trapped by Enrith actually, taking on 3!
Locke is in, trying to clean up. Gets 1 rocket on the medic, 2. Can he get the 3rd? Long range.
Goes back out there, he's quite weak.
Ooh, good arrow there from the medic, from the blue medic, but also right.
Just gets second down, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, nice trap by Enrith getting 3. That changed the whole fight.
That was... It's just, you know, click of the fingers and boom.
I mean, they just didn't check their, they didn't check choke. They sort of, I guess, just ran in sort of straight away. They didn't really bother, I guess, checking any stickies or anything. However, as I say, Star Wars are now kicking it for IT with the combo, so it look like I think they are getting second pretty much, not really for free. There's a bit of resistance, however. There is Sniper and Forward Spawn being on ult, so see what he can do. Star Wars are now on this upper IT and closing on their Uber with 86%. And they're getting a lot of ground here. However, second point is getting capped, and I think they are looking just to run this into the last, most likely.
Yeah, exactly. Especially with that ad. Just take it in. Not telegraphing, just taking it in. Walking in doesn't get forced that early. It is so much better. Wills getting off that down once an unflash onto that point. Soldiers bumming the point post Uber. They're still alive here, but...
A lot of plays weak, actually, for the side of Star Wars.
Yeah, exactly. And ult goes dead.
They watch the last push, unfortunately, doesn't go too well, and yeah, Star Wars need to be on the retreat. Just Enrith and Lau left, and they are safely out choke. Daz bombing is going to get damage onto Lau, unfortunately. Nice pipe onto Enrith, but no frags going with evac there.
Exactly, mid-fight here. Looks like it's going to be a full Uber ad here for the blue team, Team E. There goes right, trying to force that medic as well as the scout himself.
Uber gets popped out by the side of evac here, and Star Wars again on the back foot, just having to run down on the sniper, see if he can get anything. Nice headshot onto the soldier, but unfortunately no frags in his favor. Yeah, just a really scrappy fight now, just happening on second. Just looks like all-out DM fight pretty much, yeah, but that's actually going away with Star Wars and full Uber ad as well, and they could just take a scout Uber in, which I think is the call, and see if they get anything. And looks like a demo here. I think Daz is caught, so at least I get a demo for it. But yeah, a really scrappy fight again on that second and Al-Qaeda area on second.
Yeah, I feel like the soldiers obviously are making space there, but it's just total chaos after that.
Yeah, I mean, Uber right now on the side of evac. So see what they want to do is Soldier going for a high bomb and choke. Unfortunately, no frags found in his favor, and Star Wars are muscling their way through, taking position just in front of Sewer here. Soldier bombing right, and also Enrith gets taken under process. So yeah, 2 players going to depth the side of Star Wars, and down is still on that sniper. So see what he can do with the sniper pick. Does just get a body shot onto the demo, and yeah, he does. Oh, actually he managed to live there. I thought he could take it down.
Yeah, he needs to get pressured on this second ult here, but he is out. Looks like Silvo's still in, does get caught out though, but Lau is out, down, clutch or kiss moment. He does get piped. 30 HP, does the soldier clean him up? He does. There goes Matt, out through lower IT with his escape lane. Pushing through trade here.
I think a trade is definitely being called, and yeah, looks like a trade has popped out on both sides here. Uber actually will fade for the side of evac, so it's slightly better Uber for the side of Star Wars. However, being 2 plays down, they opted just back into the last tier. So again, we're on last tier, and it's pretty much even Uber. So pretty much they are taking control lobby, but yeah, it's going to be really tricky to push out. However, 2 plays down to the side of evac, so they can
picking up
3 actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, I'm looking at Matt here. I feel like he's going to bomb second. Oh, I apologize. He looked like it. He had the meaning in his eyes and choked there, but he's hiding in the choke corner, waiting for the medic. He is caught though by down, and he is out. Good play from him there. Oh, never mind. He does get caught. Looks like Team E is out to second. They know what is up. 70% Uber here for Team E. 75 for Lau. The red team Star Wars going through Al-Qaeda here.
And they are getting a lot of space. However, Ubers are going to equalize shortly if they don't opt to use it, which I think is just going to even out. So looks like a trade will be the call here from both sides. Uber does get popped out, and Lau does pop the Uber, so I think it will be slightly better for the side of Star Wars. No frags going away for this exchange. Nice flashing by Lau, saving players. And yeah, again, just an even fight overall. And frags going the way of evac. First frag going to Enrith there. And again, it's demo of Daz just getting out another player as well. So 3 plays downside for the evac. It's a really nice fight from Star Wars, but they do lose 3 in the process, but however, shouldn't really matter.
Yeah, looks like it's only going to be a medic up here for Team E. This is the media cap here, spawn camp. Down and Lau on the last point. The respawn is here. Daz and Matt is going to pick it up. Can they do something stop this carnage that is going to happen here, Daz?
I mean, they do need 2 scouts in. Spawners are coming up, so I think Star Wars, they used to play this ad, which I think is the call, which definitely is. So yeah, they're just going to play this ad, wait for the demo, and then they can just take in the last, and they should be able to get this last point, which they are doing through door 1. Uber does get milk, which is good, and Uber does get popped out now for the side of and the sentry gun does take down Dan, so we didn't get his gun, and no point presence actually, so this push hasn't actually gone all too well for the side of Star Wars.
No, definitely not. Getting caught post Uber near door 2. Obviously, I'm very unlucky there. Lag got DC'd, he got piped, so he just not pencil jumped, but just got put in the air as a pencil strafe, and he couldn't capture his combo scout there during that Uber, and unfortunately dropped him to that sentry.
Yeah, I mean, look, actually, it's quite back and forth, as we mentioned pre-game being processed, but it is relatively close, actually.
Yeah, I was very surprised as well. We both agreed that it would be like 4-1, maybe 5-0, but it's a lot of lead from, but it's back and forth.
Yeah, well, we definitely agree. And actually, Willis gets taken down there, so he does get dropped in that process. And nice, I don't know if it's someone got Mark Gunner, but something happened. But 3 players with it down to the side of evac, sorry, and yeah, Frag's going of Star Wars, and they should be able to just put in a second here, and it's just a soldier left in IT, and does get taken down. Does try with Silver, however, yeah, just a wipe from the side of
Yeah, pretty much just chaos rain from above there. Shout out Overwatch, but yeah, just soldier bombs in complete chaos with damage, getting caught out there by the demo class, Stacy's mom / Enrith.
And now with Uberad, Elmo on that sniper, and then we've got Wills on the engineer, Elmo switching to heavy. So it looks like they are, I think it looks like a little bit off to take it. I think the lobby call has been called, and yeah, bombing through door 3 there, and that sentry gun is up. They do need to take that down as soon as they can. Does finally get taken down, so no frags yet, just a sentry actually going, and Elmo does get the first frag onto lock there, and he does get taken down, so just 1-for-1 for the moment. They do need to start getting time on point. 2 plays down, 3 plays down for the side of Star Wars, so this push is getting really close, and everyone actually incredibly weak, and Lau has to back away, and he...
South door 2, he's gonna survive that.
He should be okay. He does leave IT and just makes it out there. But yeah, another last push getting up to the side of Star Wars.
Yeah, obviously that sentry gun being quite a while, taking it down, and then heavy in heaven, surprising everybody on that right hand side.
Yeah. I mean, full Uber ad for the. I mean, not Uber ad, not full Uber ad, but yeah, Uber does get popped up for the side of evac. Trying to go fast with it. Lau does get caught, so that's really good there. But they need to use that quickly, obviously, because that ad was going to slowly fade away. But yeah, really nice push out from IT from evac, and then catching Lau. You weren't too aware of it. Probably should have backed out a little bit more.
Edward just piping up the team does finally die in sewer. Wow. But yeah. Host Uber. Oh, sorry.
I mean, there's only a minute left, or 2 minutes left actually, so this is actually getting quite close.
Loud playing door 2 with down, looking at the soldier. Paulson, or sorry, Alt is on the case, pressuring him. He does perish. Down perishes, so does Alt. Right, 2 soldiers. Sorry, I apologize. I'm in a brain fart at the moment. Soldier that right is down, and down is down. Haha. But yeah.
But yeah, full Uber ad for the side of Star evac. Sorry, so they could, if they push, they could get a round off this, which I think they are opting to. So Demo gets bombed, and their play points, nice, a good point presence on the cap there. However, frags are actually going the way of evac for now. Demo does get taken out. However, both Demos getting taken out on both sides, and Star Wars holding on again, which is really good with these last ults, and now coming up with Uber as well.
Alt, just demolishing right there. But yeah, it was very weird. Lau surfed a rocket inside the enemy combo, and obviously Elmo trying to, you know, minimal HP Lau is, and Elmo trying to pick him up, but he narrowly survived. That was interesting.
I mean, Elmo now on the sniper stand with down, but they need to quick because with only 40 seconds left, we are actually going to see Golden Cap. Literally.
Here we go. Looks like Alt is in, trying to early pressure that sniper. He does go down though. Lau is still in.
Oh, Lau's a bit ballsy there, and the sniper's still forwards. Hasn't actually, probably, I assume he has back spawned, which he has. But yeah, capping point, 30 seconds left.
Even Ubers.
Yeah, but I think they're just going to play for Golden Cap here. I think that's the call, yeah. 19 seconds left. I don't see, I guess, a round happening, but looks like...
For the logs.
Yeah, now they're just going to wait for Golden Cap. Both teams have full Uber ad, and obviously with Banny config, it just goes straight into Golden Cap. So at least it sort of helps in that sort of advantage there when it comes to Ubers.
The high bomb here from Matt. Good damage onto the combo. Team is trying to piece it all together here. Good damage. Again, they're really rushing here, but there goes Silvo getting picked up. Oh my god, Stacy's arm. Enrith also getting picked up from the flank from Elmo.
Nice surf by Lau and looking at Uber, and yeah, Star Wars getting back up here, and this is evac just folding with this endless aggression. Down, staying on the sniper to get a pick. Nice pick onto Alt there. However, didn't get any more with it. Unfortunately, no other frags coming in his favor. Oh, does get the medic there. Really nice shot by Down. So nice, really good, clean shot, and that actually could win them this round. Fully right now for the side of Star Wars.
Exactly. Yeah, that flank, that Elmo flank on that sewer door, the blue, obviously their side team is sewer door, just picking up Enrith there. It's insane, but Matt gets one pick here, but he doesn't get enough damage off to force Lau here. It is still out here. Down is getting pressure. It does unfortunately perish through the ground. And they're just taking a pipe.
They should get the second point, and Demo is in, and I'm not sure. What's the medic?
Playing with their food at the moment.
Yeah, he does. He's not dead actually. He's dead finally. Oh, and Lau does pop the Uber there. I guess just trying to save sort of players. But I think, do they opt to push into last with this? I think they...
Med is still not up here for the team.
So I think they're just going to chill on second. Yeah, just probably look at grind. No, they are taking lobby. I thought they might just play slowly a bit. Still a sniper for the side of Down on that sniper. So you get a pick. Nice headshot onto the heavy. So has to back away. And with spam coming to door 3 and frags going the way of evac actually. So maybe just a bit too impatient there. However, Star Wars do back out, and they are pretty good. They do have 40% Uber, so do have the advantage in the Uber department.
Yeah, I mean, no medic up during that fight. They could have just denied the crit heals and still take it in, or they could have just played the ad and, you know, heavily build and still just walk it.
I mean, they are just grinding on mid now, so it is still ad for the side of Star Wars to see what they opt to do with it. Just both teams exchanging a bit of spam, and looks like I think they are ready to mobilize through choke, and no Uber call being popped up, so I guess just
40
looking
for
a
Star
little
Wars.
bit. Checking any soldiers hiding or going for a high bomb. No high bomb, and Uber is slowly fading away for the start of Star Wars here. So evac are going to get this Uber for last most likely, and yeah, it's just an even Uber situation. But I think Star Wars are opting to just bring on with this.
Exactly, taking lobby for just a little bit of pressure from the side of Team E, but still taking lobby for Team Star Wars. Right in for the sack, forcing Dog.
That's really good.
And immediately Star Wars is retreating, going AWOL on second.
Yeah, really nice force side of right onto dog roll there, and yeah, now this last hold become a little bit more fragile. Elmo on sniper, and we got Willis on NG, and it looks like door one is to call for the Uber. A little bit of milking, and Uber does get popped for the side of Star Wars. Nice flashing by Lau onto this player's but they need to get some frags. Demo gets getting down. There is a heavy still, which they do need to kill. 2 players down for the side of, and a sentry as well. So still actually a lot of things up for this. Like really nice defense, and frags going away of
goes down.
going away of Star Wars, and that heavy still up, and point getting capped, and yeah, round to the side of and map to Star Wars.
Yeah, obviously getting config coming in, but yeah, very interesting map. Not what we expected with both teams there. Score 2-1 to Star Wars, but as I said before,
Not closer than expected, but the win is a win, no matter how you get it done, and you got the map win. I think not too sure if it still matters regarding placing. Maybe it slightly does, but slowly we're going to. I don't think it's going to matter too much.
It doesn't matter too much. 5-0 is where you get the extra point for the team win. Yeah.
And I believe we should have logs
momentarily.
Yeah, momentarily. Cool.
Oh,
we do have logs. I have logs up now as well, and it actually was pretty even, surprisingly. I mean, nothing. Nothing real stand out. I mean, nice shots by down onto the sniper on the roll there, but otherwise nothing too crazy. One thing I do want to note is Matt playing Soldier, obviously standing in, but doing 10k damage as Soldier, having a lot of impact actually. I see on the logs there, and obviously but otherwise. Kill participation, I guess, kills across the board. It's pretty even actually all around. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, even mid fights wise, Star Wars took 2 mid fights and then evac took 1, so it was still pretty even as well there. But yeah, everything's even meds. Everything was pretty even overall. It was very well matched game.
I mean, that's what we like to see on this, but
yeah.
It's just a curveball.
A lot more closer, but otherwise, but I think the main thing to note in this logs is definitely Matt with that 10k damage from Soldier. He's doing a lot of things, lot of work. But I guess those sniper plays by down, and also I guess Silvo definitely coming in, but in the side of as well, back as well with Elmo obviously. But now we're moving to clear cut, so a bit of a different map here. I guess do you expect to see more off-classing on this map, Freaky, or do you think we'll see more standard and not too many crazy things?
Clear cut, I'm probably gonna put a little. I'm a little gambling man, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna put a little bit of money on a little bit of money on a little sniper off class. Sorry, I see some of that obviously on disad sniping through main, but so yeah, pretty much. I think only sniper is the off class that we're really going to see.
I mean, I do want to see what sort of off classes they pull out for the side of evac, especially Elmo playing heavy or pyro, because I guess I don't know. You can definitely run a heavy tid on cough, but then you just have to because you got a 450 bullet sponge. You do need to shoot.
Yeah. Sorry to cut in. I don't mean to cut in, but yeah.
But then I guess clear cut as well. This is a very open map, so I do want to focus on the soldier and see what they choose to do with the bombs.
Exactly. Obviously, a double bomb, just walk forward with the rest of the team as everybody's looking at the double soldiers in the air.
Yeah.
Or one, as the usual, you either double commit or one commits, one fade bombs onto the hut area, the roof area, but that's where the demo spans.
And I guess holding as well I played this map probably twice ever. I haven't played it too much. I know best that bunker hold, which some people do choose to do. But again, that one, I believe you just need to keep an eye on the flank, because if you leave your flank open and you're all in that tight room, I think it's guaranteed death.
It's just a kill box guaranteed. Look, as I said previously, I'm not really a fan of this map. And bunker holds are an iffy for me because obviously you're like well defensive, like it's a good defensive position, but yeah, as you said, it's a kill box once they get that flank. So maybe we'll see, combo scout on the roof there. Med playing very loose bunker hold, maybe through the box on the point. I don't know what to call it. Box, yeah.
But then
Boxing
coming into this as well, we're basically playing a best of 5 here because obviously it's first team to 3. And I guess predictions wise, I think I'm still going with Star Wars, but maybe 3-1 or even 3-0 again. So something still favoring Star Wars. I feel like Koth, I think Star Wars might actually do better, to be honest. A very, I guess, DM heavy. But then again, we saw in process, it was almost like a DM battle. It was quite back and forth and very scrappy.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be a little quirky and different. I'm going to say 3-2, and it's going to be overtime for the second round, but Star Wars takes it.
Yeah. I mean, regardless, I think it was a close match on this map, and obviously we're just waiting for players to join, and I believe players are joining the server, so yeah, we are slowly getting underway, but otherwise, so I think we're just players to join, but then again, as obviously I'm looking at the mid here, it is obviously compared to product, it is very open, definitely a lot more space to maneuver. Product is more quite enclosed, in my opinion, like it's quite tight in space, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this map only provides maybe the walk forward as a team, the W aggression, or just the soldier bombs. That's it. This is I feel like that's it from the map of this choice that either team can do for aggression.
We can do better this time. Let's go.
Shout out Team E.
A little bit of a pep talk coming in from the side of evac, but mid is underway, and I'll probably just start us off here. Enrif coming in a bit quicker actually than the side of Daz, but getting some spam onto the side of the demo, and both soldiers looking to commit now. High bombs coming out from both sides here, nothing coming yet in the frags in the side of either way. However, frags now going away of both sides with 2 for 1, 3 plays going out for the side of Star Wars, so frags actually going away of evac there. Really nice soldier bombs, and yeah, Star Wars are just playing this passive, and first mid fight goes to the side of evac.
Exactly. Oh, it is going to be a complete wipe here. Lau also goes down. A full Uber ad is going to happen for Team E here, but looks like 2 solis are in. They're looking for blood.
For force actually. No force
Right,
though.
still in. Surfing gets the force onto dog roll. Good soldier bomb there from Riot, but yeah.
That's good though for the side of Star Wars. And now they do have that full Uber ad, so they can definitely play retake on for the point.
Exactly.
But I mean, right now, evac do have a nice hold, and it actually is pretty even in Ubers, so nothing too crazy. Star Wars aggressing here now, so some spam being exchanged for both sides. Down getting tagged and crew load, but should just get healed up shortly. Same with Silvo. Nice arrow from Lau there onto Silvo, and yeah, Lock does get taken down, so Frag's actually going away off the side of evac here, and yeah, it looks like Star Wars need to concede this mid fight again, or the point, sorry.
Exactly. It's just the pressure there from soldiers on the team of E was just insane. Obviously, I got to give credit to Riot there, trying to get the Roma Matt killed there, but just bombing out there, he was getting pressured 2v1, so it's good from him. Love to see the re-aggression here. Default hold here, or defense hold here from Team E.
Definitely, I think a trade is definitely on the cards. Both teams do have the Uber, and yeah, it looks like Lau going in with Scout there. I believe that is down, and yeah, it looks like just an Uber exchange, no frags coming away, and yeah, post Uber for the side of Star Wars on their side, and yeah, again, it's just back to another standard sort of point fight. Lock does get taken out in the process, and Enrif is just edging that cap point, trying to get time on it. However, evac are doing a really good job defending this point, and yeah, getting frags. However, 3 plays down on both sides, so Star Wars still staying in.
Oh my god, so talk about still staying in. Daz piping the combo scout and they're both scouts, sorry, I apologize. So they are no scouts here from the team of Star Wars. Love how they regress here. Lock taking space here, good cap time here. 40 seconds left.
And I think Star Wars should get this point, which they do. But yeah, a lot of really good job by evac, a lot of time, I guess, on their end, so it's really nice. And Ubers are actually equalizing soon. Both teams should have Uber for this trade, which I think is going to come out shortly. Trade now on the side of evac. Some flashing on point there, and yeah, Lau having to save players, and Uber does fade first for the side of Star Wars, and they're just staying on their side. Elmo trying to aggress onto Lau. Lau getting taken incredibly low, and he does get taken out, but however, Frag's actually going basically equal, and nice pipe by Enrith onto Daz there, and yeah.
Ryder's still on dog roll at spawn. You could see a very late death from the medic here. Oh, is he gonna crater? He does crater! Oh my god.
Big actually, if I'm not, yeah, that's pretty big for the side of Star Wars, and really good now. Full Uber ad pretty much for Star Wars. They should probably start grinding this, which they are, and they do have time on point, which is really good. 2 minutes down, may look like 30 seconds, but this 2 minutes will go by really fast. Yeah, already a minute 50.
Team E taking that right hand side of the point. Good space here. Right is committing onto the medic, but he does, as he rocket jumps away, kills Wills. Does crater though. Good pressure there from Locke. Shooting off Matt off that height there. Still having the point, minute 35.
Yeah, I mean, this time is actually going really... sorry, Star Wars is getting some really nice time on this point, and yeah, Evac now opting to retake the point. However, Uber is coming up for the side of Star Wars, so they can definitely use this Uber to stop the point. See what they choose to do, and it is up now for the side of Star Wars. Point not capped for Evac, so that's really good. And yeah, they do manage to hold on for the point for a bit longer here.
Exactly, 98% capped here. However, Daz does get perished and disconnected from his combo there in main. They're going to regress here, Team E bottom right without a demo. Looks like even Uber's...
Even, yeah, but... Uber gets forced out actually on the side of Evac, which is really good. And yeah, Lau pops his Uber. This is really good for the side of Star Wars, aggressing into that bunker. Unfortunately, does actually pick up Willis, and also Matt gets taken out in the process. So Brag's going of Star Wars, and that timer, really good time from the side of Star Wars on the point.
Exactly. Ult picking up Lau during that fight, but it looks like Doge is in trouble here, and he just dies in the nick of time. Half cap here for Star Wars. It's going to be around 15 seconds left for Team E.
Yeah, this is getting actually quite close. Obviously, before, I mean, Evac had around, I'd say, they had 30 seconds left. They capped pretty much most of it, but now look, it's pretty much equalized. 30 seconds left now for the side of Star Wars, and they do have point presence. Ubers are practically even. Slight add for the side of Star Wars here. Soldier high bomb coming. See if we get anything that does just fade away into that house sort of area, and both teams exchanging a bit of spam. Nice rocket down to down, and good trade by Silver onto Willis, and frags going both sides. Point getting capped by the side of Evac, but yeah, this is down to the wire.
Exactly. Oh, playing with his food, Lock with the escape lane. I don't know if you saw that, but yeah, definitely even Ubers. It's just all about the chaos and after post Uber here, to be honest, this main fight.
They do need to commit now, which they look like they are. Players are up, they need to start getting time on point, which they have, and a trade does get popped out. Flashing from both sides. Nice cap time by Star Wars onto the point. But yeah, Silver gets taken down, and no frags yet going inside Star Wars onto Evac. And looks like both soldiers down for the side of Star Wars, and this is a very scrappy fight. They need to get on that point. That time is fading. Enrith committing, and first round to the side of Evac.
Exactly. Just that post Uber there is really detrimental there. Obviously, post Uber is on the side of Star Wars very early, and then soldiers. It's just bread and butter of sixes. Post Uber soldiers bomb.
Yeah, and really nice, I guess, really close, but also really down to wire and Evac in our first round. I guess we're going to the second point fight here if you want to take us in, free keep.
Exactly. Taking that early height advantage down and Lock on their side of mid with the counter here. Ult is in, trying to provide pressure onto their roof, clears it, and it looks like Elmo and Matt takes it for granted. Wills is still on that high ground. Just a pre-team fight. Regular stuff. Gonna start edging the cap here from Silvo. Both Sollies in, both fade bombing onto the point. However, Lock and Ult goes down, a soldier down for each, but Elmo also goes down, and it looks like Daz also gets perished, so does Wills, and looks like Dog Roll is out. He knows what is happening.
A much better fight from the side of Star Wars, and now with, I mean, it's pretty much even Ubers regardless. Dog Roll is on almost and looks like they're actually holding for a really close, and looks like they are going for a really aggressive push here, and a very aggressive sort of trade here, which they do force out, and Lau he get caught? And no, he's actually
He
a
will
nice
get
surf. And he does get caught. That's unfortunate. But actually, that's a wipe though, almost for the side of Star Wars, with down being the sole survival of having to back out, and yeah, point capture to the side of evac. So really good recovery and good frags going the way of them.
Yeah, definitely that Uber was definitely a med killer, but unfortunately he had dog roll having about like 97%, so he is going to get in time for the push, but very unfortunate for that timing here.
I mean, a lot of spam onto this right position here to the combo of Star Wars. However, they do make it onto this point, and now just both teams engaging spam, so nothing too crazy happening yet. We just see oh, actually, we do see a commit from right there, sorry, onto the combo. Unfortunately, no frags going away, and Uber does get popped out by evac, sorry, through that bunker position, and they do, I think they just get, no, they do get two, so both soldiers, and Endriff's still in, and yeah, he does make it out, so 2 soldiers down for the side of, oh, Lau gets taken down, actually. What?
Elmo with the flank through main, just jumping through to like mid-main, then main. Take shot every time. I said main.
Not gonna lie, I don't know the call for this one. I'm just calling house left, right.
Yeah, house is
so,
main.
And bunker's the only thing I know. It's actually legit call
That's
out.
Right. I hate this map.
I mean, Star Wars do get the point, so it's okay. So we do get time on point, that's at least alright, but Loud does get taken down.
Right,
so on that disad now.
Yeah, exactly. Times are going to even out here. Looks like Matt's trying to see where they're all at. Right, also perishes here. Ult. Locke is behind. He is going to pick up Ult and Doge at the same time. No med on the team for Team E. There goes Silvo and Locke. 4K from Wills. And bottom right, Lau, Star Wars side. It's just still that full Uber ad for them. And Dad's getting caught out in bunker with the pipe.
I mean, full Uber right now for the side of Star Wars, so it'll be interesting to see what they do with it, and they should be able to get the point here. Evac coming at the point, and the high bomb coming out from ult there, and yeah, Uber does get popped out for the side of Star Wars, and they do get frags with, so that's really good. Taking out both soldiers, and now by over 40% ad for the side of Evac, and they do get a point those Star Wars, which is, I guess, all that matters, so they do get the objective there.
They are going to hold forward, try and force this early. It looks like Star Wars. But Team E is rotating left. Yeah, that double solid bomb forcing Lau. Pretty standard. But I love to see how Team E... Oh, they're rotating from left to right here. They're going to clear their own roof first. Here we go.
A lot of point presence from the side of however, Uber does get popped out from the side of evac, so Team getting frags. They are getting tagged incredibly low, however, he does manage to live, so that's all that matters. But yeah, just Silver getting taken down, however, it should be all good. All 3 players actually get taken down for the side of Star Wars, so they do stay in a little bit, however, regardless, they're still alive, and they do have full Uber ad for this point retake.
Yep, gonna wait for the respawners here. And depot hold. Nothing too exceptional happening at the moment. I'd love to see maybe a high bomb here from one of the soldiers. Obviously,
definitely a high bomb or some sort of early force. Liao does pop the Uber there, and they do manage to, I think, yeah, they do catch a demo, so that's at least alright there. And the scout as well, so if you do get the points, some really nice, I guess, Uber from the side of Star Wars, and then the soldier trying to take down Liao. Unfortunately, Liao does manage to live. But yeah, full Uber right now for the side of back.
Denying Locke there from Team of Star Wars. I think they're waiting as an accidental cap, but yeah, denying one of their soldiers here.
I don't think it should really matter too much.
Oh, it would have been like 5 or 4 seconds left on his timer, I think. But here we go.
But yeah, 60% Uber now for the side of Star Wars, so definitely healing really well, and it is almost about to equalize. However, evac do realize this and are making their way towards point. Uber does get popped out for the side of evac quite early, actually, with a force, and Andrew does take a lot of damage. However, is still alive, and Lau gets taken down, actually, so that's not looking too good for the side of Star Wars here.
Exactly, playing on point. Oh,
nice. Nice play by Enrith.
Oh my
and
god.
That was a big play, and I believe...
Scouty Scout, who is it? Elmo gets the first pick. Down, does also get picked up here, 4K from Elmo. Yeah, that massive bomb from Elmo.
Yeah, and does get the med... I mean, by Enrith, you mean.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but he gets the med though, so it's a really good play, and slight advantage to the side of Star Wars, but 5 seconds left. But it is actually getting quite close again, as I said from the first round. So we do need to start this very point. Lao getting bombed out, and just gets taken down incredibly low. A lot of damage in this house area. Lao getting tagged to 20 HP. Does need the pack, and they do need to make a move shortly with 17 seconds left coming on that clock. Players getting taken down for the side of evac, so Frag going the way of Star Wars, and Elmo trying to get Frag does take down Locke, and this is getting very close down to the wire, and Spawner's actually coming up to the side of evac.
Elmo's on the flank behind, but Enrith does know the bomb from Ult, the eyes to Elmo, the Ult bomb gets a force from Lau. Overtime here for the team of E. And it looks like Matt's in for poster, but doesn't get that damage off. Wills, they're all trickle feeding.
They're all trying to stop the point, and
yeah. I think it was a bit disconnected, that poster, but I think they should have went at the same time there, just to do more damage rather than, you know, obviously Elmo getting the eyes on the backhand side of point and then ult bombing, but it would have been better with the demo bombing as well at the same time.
Good recovery there from the first round, and around the board now it's 1-1. So now we're at even playing field with 2 rounds left, and the next round will be sort of match point game. We're going to this next mid fight. Both teams exchanging a bit of spam. Nothing crazy happening as of yet. Soldier Bomb coming in, seeing any frags there from the side of being locked there from the side of Star Wars. Unfortunately, does get taken down. So Star Wars already on the back foot, being a 5v6 now. Evac still yet to suffer any casualties, which is really good. All the players are actually quite healthy. Right getting tagged incredibly low, and 2 players going inside, down on the side of Star Wars, so really nice frags coming outside of evac, and they do manage to get the point, and also it is just even Ubers though, however.
Exactly, point is started. I wonder. I'm still waiting for the off class, to be honest with you.
I mean, no off class, I mean, it's working fine. Probably, I mean, off class definitely could throw like a bit of a turn of events in the game, but however, both teams are holding on quite well, and looks like Lao is coming out, and they are looking for a trade
just
here.
Walking in for free.
Yeah. Trade does get popped out, so
better Uber for Star Wars.
Yeah, better Uber. It's a bit of flashing, and Dogro having to flash his whole team there, and Lao managed to get out, just chill on their side of mid here, and Locke getting taken down again there, and same with Right, so both soldiers down for the side of Star Wars here, and Star Wars again on the back foot, and they're just heading out towards this sort of lobby or this grassland area. I don't know what you call it, like this courtyard.
Main. But yeah, 2 solid dead on a map like this. Immediate retreat.
But Star Wars are back in now though, so they do have spawners, so this is definitely fightable.
There goes Silvo. Ult also perishes with Wilson. With Wills, Right also goes down here. Even plays, same with the classes. Yeah, just edging the cap here. Locke is very, very low inside their main. Does get picked off very early into this team fight here. But Enrith picking off Daz. There goes Matt. Joe just gonna get pressured back to me.
I mean, they're just holding mid point here now anyway, and a time on point for the side of Star Wars, and I think no, I thought they're gonna opt for that cheeky little really early sort of med killer Uber they did on that first round, but I think they just opted to hold on point here. So playing a pretty standard sort of cough hold, nothing too right now. Soldier Bomb coming in, does get denied, and no frags going the way side of evac, trying to force out Lao. Just a bit of spam though onto the combo there, and looks like we do see a bit of aggression coming outside of evac. 2 players going taken down for the side of evac though. 3 actually in the demo as well, so they just need to fall out. So really nice hold by Star Wars.
Yeah, just taking that, you know, early oh, I'm in mind blank right now. That early pressure onto their side of mid, just forcing them to take damage. It's pretty good.
Yeah, and now it's just
they want to trade it. Yeah,
they do want to trade, and it looks like Uber.
Oh,
really nice milk by Lao, and that is 10 times better for the side of Star Wars. And Uber is fading for the side, and Med actually does get caught there, so really good milk from Lao. And Lao can take incredible, it does get taken down, however, really nice. They do catch the Med for it, however, frags go in the way of evac. But it's going to be slight add actually to the side of evac though, but yeah, really nice milk by Lao though for that exchange that was coming out from the side of evac.
Exactly, the timer is still on Star Wars here, but as I say that, they are Team E is going to capture it. Even times is going to dissipate.
Yeah, and I mean, slight ad for the side of evac. A little bit of in-game comms. very interesting, but obviously
Very early death from right there. No
Frag's
sacrifice.
going both ways though, so we'll see what happens.
Just edging it. The capture time on Star Wars, and they're just Team E is just out. Daz is dead.
Nice
There
mark
goes
of Gardner
Enrith.
by ult actually onto Enrith, but don't think that really matters though with the point capture coming in the side of Star Wars. But however, add actually for the side of back here, Star Wars not really grinding it too much, but yeah, he's
bomb from
closing
right.
shortly.
Does get one right gets the force. That firebomb from right gets one rocket off. Going for the second jog roll, uses it. And Laos and Bunker, they want to use this. They
Yeah,
know
I think it's a double scout Uber. That's
Yeah.
looks like that's a call, and they do stop the point here, which is really good. Does get Daz, which is really nice, and I think that might be the only frag in that sort of Uber, which is good enough. They do get something out of it, so it's sort of worth coming from that bunker position. And it looks like Elmo, I think, is also stuck behind. Soldier high bomb coming to Lau. Nice surf by Lau, and yeah, they are just edging the point bit by bit, and they do manage to hold on. 30 seconds left. I think it looks like, I mean, back at just sending it sort of trickling almost one by one with 20 seconds left. Maybe they should just regroup and rethink on what they want to do.
good arrow from that. Yeah, exactly right. Post Uber. It's just chaos, that post Uber fight through main on the side of Team E. 10 seconds remaining.
10 seconds, but that trickle in before might bite them back. But however, spawners are coming in, and looks like, yeah, they need to commit something. 80% Uber on Lau. Lau needs to try to stay alive here. Try to get his Uber. 86. He's getting taken incredibly low here with 90%, and I think no, they're just waiting for Uber. I think they're just going to opt to refight. 98,
Exactly.
99. They do have now, and looks like Uber does get popped out, and point still not capped for the side of evac, and yeah, Frag's going away on the side of Star Wars, and they do manage to hold to this point. Really nice defense. Looks like we've got a Soldier Bomb coming in for a quick Hail Mary, see if we can get anything. Unfortunately, does get taken down, and second round, and match point to the side of Star Wars.
Yeah, pushing, obviously, Star Wars having that Uber out there with the trickle feed done earlier by Team E. It's just down. It's just an uphill battle for Team E in that situation.
We go into this third and possible final sort of mid-fight of this map here. Enrith getting a roughly the same time, actually. Both Denver's just getting a bit of spam onto each other. Daz getting tagged on a little bit, but nothing too crazy. No commitments yet from either soldier. Both soldiers going high for the side of evac. Didn't get anything. Doesn't manage to actually get anything, and actually gets taken down though. So Matt getting taken down first, and Frag's going both sides here. And yeah, Star Wars just cleaning up, taking down 3 players in the process.
Plus the medic here, Doge goes down. Lau will have out. He's looking for the sacks here.
And Lau's just now hiding in that bunker position, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just tucked in there, so really hard position. And Elmo going behind. Hang on a sec, this could be a bit interesting. Lau does get sandwiched.
Bunker hold dismantled.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very sort of like scrappy
loose.
sort of bunker hold, but midpoint still not capped yet for the side, or for both sides actually, but I think, yeah, Star Wars now starting to cap. So, yeah, starting to get time on point, but yeah, really nice, I guess,
I'm looking at Lock here. Early damage onto the medic. Doge goes down. He was hiding in that
That's
corner.
getting down, that's good. And again, full Uber now for the side of Star Wars, which is really good.
Exactly. Even times here. Matt's prying eyes. Ult also. You can shoot through that window. Ult shooting through the bunker window up top right is dead.
Does get taken down.
Yeah.
Just ignores the scout, but we do have a flank coming in from behind this bunker position. And again, Ult does get taken down. But yeah, full Uber ad for the side of Star Wars, and I don't know if they do want to choose to do the
forward hold.
like the med killer hold, or I think it looks like they're just opting for a standard hold here. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, denying that free space there because it's either choke point. Yeah, traps are dead from Enrith killing off Matt. The early picket. Oh my
Demo.
god. That's,
I think they're going for Lau does get taken down actually. I think they'll.
good bomb from Ult there taunting. But
And
as we said,
Dogrel, and yeah, they just lose all their players. They get Lau, but they just lose all their whole team. Like Dogrel, not protected, and I mean, Lau dying, but yeah,
exactly.
looks like, I mean, and there's internal issues again happening as we saw last week for the side of evac. So some domestics happening, as we like to call it, as they like to call it, but slight ad for the side of evac, but again, point still for the side of Star Wars though.
Exactly. It looks like Doja's combo pulling out on that flank side of mid. It is total chaos on that flank here. But Dazzle's on high ground, minimal HP on top of their hut. Lao perishes during that fight, and it is just down. Whereas Locke, trying his best, he does pick up Matt, but doesn't unfortunately die.
Nice wipe though from the side of evac, and yeah, now they finally get point. However, really good time from the side of Star Wars on the point. So.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I'd love to see if they just recreate what Star Wars is doing from Team E, just holding forward, just denying them the space here, but doesn't look like it's happening. Ult is going to get pressured off the Star Wars roof.
I mean, both teams are exchanging a bit of spam now here, and nothing too crazy. Yeah, Uber is actually coming for the side of evac, so they could look to use into Star Wars and stop this point capture, but they are just backing out here, and Dog Roll, yeah, does get forced, so Uber does get popped out, and Star Wars now need back out with a minute now gone, pretty much, with 55 seconds left. Star Wars are holding on really well now with full Uber ad. This is, yeah, they're in prime position to get map point, the map as well.
Exactly. Ult dying during that. However, Matt is going behind for the team aggression here for the team of B. He's waiting for the call, or he's calling it, either one. Elmo wins the MGE on Silvo. Matt does finally perish behind with the two Solis rolling out as they respawn.
30 seconds left. Evac need to make a move of some sort. Now with I mean, they have Uber ad, and I mean it's going to even out regardless, but it's just going to be even Ubers. Star Wars can just hold on. However, two plays go down for the side of before the side of Star Wars. Spawn is now coming up being Silvo, and now 10 seconds left. I think Star Wars now look like they want to do a trade, but Evac finally edging the point, coming up with Uber. They do need to stop the point. Uber does get popped out. Lau having to flash a lot of players here, saving everyone, which is really nice. However, it is fading quicker for the side of Star Wars, and Lau getting caught there. However, he is okay. Frag's going to have Star Wars, and yeah, I think this is the map for the side of Star Wars, and a clean 2-0 again. Well, I'll say clean, but 2-0 for the side of Star Wars.
Yeah, definitely that second round. Very much, or that first round, I should have. Both rounds, first and second round, being very close there, almost overtime on both teams there. But yeah, we've seen a lot of aggression and denying of space there from Star Wars, playing forward of the point, just denying those choke points there. But I'd love to see a re-aggression there, or copy the strats from Team E and just copy them. If it works, copy it, kind of thing.
Doesn't, but I mean, for the side of Team E, they did. It was actually, to be honest, quite a close game, if I must say. But I believe we do have logs somewhere if they are up on stream.
Should be up momentarily. But without looking up logs, guys, who's the top damage?
I'm looking at logs now, and we're looking at it again. It's actually pretty even around the board. I mean, that is 9k damage. He did pretty well, but I mean, frags wise, I mean, one thing I do want to point actually, 40 kills on down, 9,942 damage. He played incredibly well on that map. But yeah, but down, I think is the player probably to look at here now. 40 kills, I just saw that, but I mean, 30 kills on Willis and Elmo as well, so they did play pretty well. But I mean, overall, again, pretty I guess that's nothing too crazy. Mid fights wise, again, it was pretty even, 2-2-2. Yeah. So pretty back and forth. But 40 kills on down, he played extremely. I'm not sure if you have anything else you want.
Not really, to be honest. The logs speak for itself. 40 kills on clear cut. That's a little chef's kiss moment. Almost I would say 400 damage a minute. That's really a player here. But I'd like to talk about here because obviously these two teams are the favorites here going into playoffs, whether it be lower or upper. But are we looking at a map ban, do you think, from the side of Team E?
Say again.
Are we looking at for the playoffs here? Because obviously these two teams are the favorable teams to go into playoffs.
I mean, playoffs wise, we're looking at, I think, both these teams.
Yeah.
Now slowly coming out of this regular season, I guess now we see, and teams as well, most teams will now look at, what maps look like in banning, or what maps are their weak ones, or, like what maps will be like their insta-ban,
Exactly. Is this one of the maps that, in your opinion?
I think Star Wars, I think all these top 4 friends have a pretty good map pool, but focusing on Star Wars and E, I think both these teams have a decent map pool. But then I guess it'll just be on the day on what they want to ban, because regardless of what they ban, I think they all know how to play pretty much other, like...
Just every map, yeah.
I mean, I can't, like, you know, you can't just say, oh, let's insta-ban Soldier because we don't...
Yeah, pretty much.
Practical. But I believe we do have interviews. We do have Elmo here with us. I'm not sure if we have anyone else.
I think Willie's maybe coming if he hasn't thrown himself off the highest spot he can find in the last 2 minutes yet.
Well, I guess we'll just start with you, Elmo. I mean, how did you feel about that game? Very close on process. Unfortunately, just couldn't.
Yeah, I mean, I felt bad because I was awful on process. But as a game, it was quite, surprising. They were obviously quite rusty. And they had to be carried by us in their scrim yesterday by me and Will. So not surprising that we did pretty well. It's just they're a bit more, consistent because we are damaged and out-fragged them on process as well. I mean, thanks to our carry Soldier Paulson, top damaging. He's always, he's not always very good, but he was very good tonight, so good on him. Yeah, what did you think about process, Wills?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was surprising, I suppose. I kind of upset because we obviously had a chance to win. And then we had this perfect trade into a sniper on mid, and we just didn't do it. And our medic got headshot, and that's why we lost. So I think if we were able to get that trade out, we would have had a bit more momentum. Maybe got a round and potentially won the map. But yeah, it was better than I thought it would be.
I mean, it was also a lot closer as well. I mean, and also coming into the game as well. Did you obviously Star Wars? I think we noted as well. They're not playing at like full capacity. Like the roster, in our opinion, is at like 90% because obviously the core roster.
We were hoping you'd be
holidays,
playing, mate.
And everything. I'm not playing. I'm casting.
You and
already.
Locke, Soldier combo.
I'm not playing because I told Connor Connor couldn't play unfortunately because obviously tech issues. But obviously the roster at 90%. But it was still a pretty close game. I mean,
until Cookie plays, the roster's not close to 100%.
Yeah.
Cookie's the only thing that matters with Lau. The rest of them are just fucking window dressing.
Yeah, I don't think we really stand a chance against them if they have Cookie. Like their roster, I wouldn't even say it was 90%. I'd say it was like 60%.
I mean, the past few games as well. I mean, if we look at it's sort of just been playing with whoever shows up plays almost.
Yeah.
It's kind of embarrassing we lost, considering Will's hooed Locke at the beginning of the game and we still lost. So a bit embarrassing.
I didn't hoo him in a bad way.
You 100% hooed Locke.
I'm just failing you.
Battered you all game. You toxic gamer.
I mean, looking at it as well, I mean, I guess playoffs-wise now coming into the sort of point here, and me and Freaky noted is like both your teams are, I think, most likely guaranteed playoffs. Is now just the seedings where it comes to, I guess, second down to third.
Are we? Because if Ascension beats 4eggs, we're like a three-way tie.
Possibly, I'm not too sure because Ascension did have forfeit a game, so I don't know if that affects it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
We forfeited 2 though against 4eggs.
Oh, okay, so that could be. But playoffs-wise, I think you guys are looking likely for playoffs, and I guess seeding-wise, I assume second seed is the goal here. Obviously, first seed Star Wars most likely, but what's the sort of plan?
Yeah, we're definitely beating that shit other team. Struck Minds, I think their name is. They don't have any good players. I don't think, right, Wills?
No,
not after the showing yesterday.
I honestly think we're gonna get force-seeded because we had to forfeit against the 4eggs team. Unfortunately, like we just didn't have enough players.
Yeah.
And then the Oz's team Struck Mine is probably better than the current team we just versed. I would say like better than the roster we just played. So I honestly don't think we can beat them, but never know. There's potential. Like I didn't think we could beat these guys tonight, and we came pretty close. So
but,
never know.
Obviously, I believe Paulson didn't. I understand, and then obviously Matt having to come.
He was there. He carried us. Were you not watching?
I mean, Matt obviously coming into place for the last minute as well. I mean, did that change anything or not?
Don't know what you're talking about, to be honest.
No, Matt was I think the roster we had just then was probably one of the better rosters we could field, because just having, well, obviously Matt Soldier on process was like destruction. Like, he did really well. And then also also Elmo as well on flank scout. Obviously your Soldier Elmo is still very good, but your flank scout is probably even better. So I think that roster we had was probably the best one we've had for an official so far. So.
Do you have anything you want to ask as well?
Don't you say that about Paul?
I've got one question here for Wills and Elmo. Obviously, this is like a friend team. This is a chill, vibe team.
Mate, you've never heard our comms if you think this is a friend team.
I mean, we looked at the old chat and apparently
remember
I
don't know if you watched the last official I was in.
Yeah.
And there was a bit of another domestic between mum and dad.
Who's part 2 here? Who's the mum and dad here? Who's the main
Will's mum, and he was getting beaten by dad. Dog roll.
Oh, dude.
While me and my sister Alt were screaming, hiding in the corner.
I think there's a bit of like the team has a really weird dynamic in the sense of, obviously I'm a bit newer, and I'm playing combo scout, so my calls are pretty bad. And I sort of just get abused by everyone on the team when I call badly.
You're the punching bag of the team.
Yeah. Literally. For the moral, but it's alright. Like, I don't know. It's all in good fun, and we do have fun. So.
You picked the team, so if anything, that's also your fault.
That's true.
Yeah, exactly. Part 2 of my question is, obviously, the team is... So we're talking pre-game here, me and Mr. Ghost. We're talking about the rosters here for your team specifically. Obviously, kind of a domestic team, kind of the vibe of that. Are you going to maybe buff up your roster going into playoffs, or are you just going to be the same and roll the dice for everything?
Yeah, we kidnapped Lex, and he has no choice but to play for us instead of that other shit team he's in.
No, that's a lie.
He came to my house on the weekend, and now he's stuck in the cupboard, not allowed out until officials happen for finals.
I think the chances are the roster, like Elmo will be on Soldier, and Paulson will be on flank scout. So whether or not that's better or worse than what we just played as, I don't know, maybe. But we don't have any like plan on changing our roster for from that to the playoffs. So no,
keeping it in the family.
Yeah. And I guess as well. I guess it's now following obviously coming now the pointy end of the season, now coming to finding out the playoff structure and stuff. Round 6, obviously you guys are now coming up against that Oz team being Struck Mines. Obviously on Sultry and Sunshine being one of the newer sort of maps. How are you guys coming into next week, and what sort of preparation will you guys be trying to do for this matchup? Obviously it is the second seed team you'll be taking on.
I think I'll mostly just be moaning in our team chat about why the fuck we play Sultry instead of Granary or Badlands, to be honest, rather than actually learning the map.
To be fair, I agree with that. I don't want to
You
play
went down
Sultry.
and literally admin, just make it happen.
Yeah, but it's a community vote. We don't.
Oh, no one cares
anyway.
what Spooksy and Bibble say, though.
I actually, in saying we don't want to play Sultry, I'm sure Oz's team doesn't either. So maybe
let's just play Granary instead and pretend we played the right map.
Granary and Badlands.
We could just say we played Granary. No,
literally, IM used to do that when they had garbage OzFL maps. Like, is it Foundry? In Foundry, was that a thing? Right, yeah, they just played Viaduct instead. Yeah.
Viaduct.
Some history level for you.
God.
Lesson for you all.
I think if we actually, if I honestly answer your question, we might have more of a chance on Sultry because, they won't know the map. Well, our team won't know the map either, but I guess just being on kind of like a
we'll
level
get into
play
one
field.
mid and Sheep will get a 9k at that mid, and then we'll all be depressed and lose.
That's
domestics resume. Yeah.
But I think if we are going to win a map against them, it'll be Sultry. I don't really see us obviously as well. Sunshine mids take a lot of coordination, and I'm not known for my coordination, so I think I don't know. It'll be a rough game, but there is a chance we could take Sultry. Maybe get some momentum.
As well, I think you guys most likely should be guaranteed playoffs. I don't. The forfeit might screw you guys over. I'm not too sure how much it affects.
It's got to be the total score, the points
Yeah,
total.
stuff
That'll
like
get
that.
you.
Anyway, a bunch of formulas, algebra, I don't care, regardless.
I think if because we beat Ascension and assuming that 4 eggs beat Ascension, I don't see why we wouldn't get.
Well,
top
we
4.
can't. I mean, as long as we don't burger against like one of the lower teams, we
Yeah,
should do.
our
If,
final
assuming
week,
Ascension don't win, my thing was if Ascension won, then we'd be like the same points, assuming none of us like beef.
Yeah, it'd be like a weird triangle.
Because when I saw it as well, I think Ascension. I guess they do have a chance. They definitely do have a chance, but
Smasa stops baiting. They do.
But they are taking on 4 eggs, which I have heard Ascension do have a secret strat for Sultry, but nothing's been told.
Oh, true. They're going to be playing Sultry that week as well, so maybe
not Sultry. Sorry, not Sultry. Clear cut. Sorry.
Oh wow, that's this week. Okay, yeah, never mind. Okay.
But then now as well, obviously, if you do make it to playoffs, which I still think you guys should.
Oh yeah.
I guess now sort of you guys are looking at sort of maps and also what maps you guys will prefer. But overall, I think you guys still have a solid map pool. Maybe Sultry being the only map where you guys aren't too familiar with, but every other map, I think everyone should be fine. Playoffs when it comes to pick bans and everything.
Yeah, I don't think we really have a problem. Maybe I think we'd probably steer away from Koth a little bit potentially, but I mean we played reasonably well on clear cut today as well, so I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't take it out of the question.
Yeah, I think like it'll just be Sultry insta-ban first, and then not really give a shit like what the other the other maps are.
Yeah,
I reckon we're a bagel team.
True.
Engineer off class, yeah.
Bagel reckoner team.
Sentry on the roof.
Boys on Soldier.
Yeah. Oh, true. Yeah.
Elmo heavy, as Ghost said earlier in the stream.
Well, that's why I saw Sultry as well. Actually, yeah, we mentioned not Sultry. Sorry, for clear cut was there any off classes, and especially looking like. Maybe Elmo might be heavy or something. Obviously, you guys played pretty standard and nothing too crazy on clear cut. Sorry,
I body shot down while it was building on process, so that was funny.
Was that the highlight of your match right there?
Highlight of the match,
pretty much. And like
God.
killing Silvo when I was like on 20 and 2-shotting him.
Beast.
I don't think
so good, man.
Is there any other questions from you?
No,
Otherwise,
I've got no more.
Otherwise, I think I might start wrapping this up here. So I guess we'll quickly go through shoutouts and then we'll sort of close it out. So start at the top with Elmo. And just so everyone's aware, we don't have anyone from the side of Star Wars. So this is just the side of EVAC with us.
Who?
We'll start with Elmo for shoutouts.
I'm not giving a shout out anymore since you called us EVAC.
Yeah, I'm not announcing your name, unfortunately, because it's a bunch of gibberish.
Just
some
say Team
9-year-old
E. Team E.
Hey, we called you that last week. That's why I'm sticking with EVAC.
No, EVAC's awful.
No, man.
It stands for evacuation. Because...
No, it doesn't.
Hey, what are we saying?
Evacuate from Wills.
What are we saying in COD?
COD? What are you talking about?
Would you give you a fucking shout?
Anyway, we keep going. Freak. Oh, right. Elmo. If Elmo's going to shout out,
go Elmo, go Elmo, go Elmo.
I shout out Alt and Paulson and not Wills.
Thanks, man.
The dad and the sisters. Yeah. All right. Give a shout out to everybody. Shout out to Mitch. Shout out to Go. Shout out to the 2 teams. But yeah, if you want it, shout out to you.
And we got Willis as well.
Yeah, just a shout out to the other team for playing, and it was a good match. Shout out my team for putting up with me still during this season. I'm surprised. I'm still allowed to play on the team, so thanks, guys.
We just haven't. No one else is available, so you know.
Looking for a combo scout. No one's watching Discord.
I'm literally shaking, dude.
Make a post or something.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I think that wraps up for our round 5, week 5 game here for EVAC taking on Star Wars. Thank you guys all for watching. Obviously, thanks for Mitch for organizing and producing this, and thanks for Freak for casting with me. But otherwise, everyone have a good night and take care. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for casting.